My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now from the Buckeye Central Local School District, it's Superintendent Mark Robinson. Hello, Mark. How you doing?
Doing well. Thanks
Good.
for having me here this morning.
Well, thanks for coming in today. I appreciate it.
I look forward to this each month.
Well, I'm glad you do. Good. We look
really
forward to
do.
you coming in. Thank you. It's great to hear all things going on at Buckeye Central Schools. It's nice. We're going to start off. You want to thank the community first, right? Correct?
Yeah, I think we owe a huge thanks to our community. Last month I mentioned that we lost a valued member of our community, Beth Deach, who was a board member for 8 years. And on Sunday, March 19th, we had a benefit breakfast for her, really for her family, for her children who are left.
Sure.
And I owe a great, significant gratitude to Joe Wiles and our TLC students, which is our leadership group. They put it all together. But so many of our staff members and our community members came out. It was a breakfast, a bake sale. We had a silent auction with baskets. We had over 500 persons from the community
Nice.
attend.
Yeah. Good.
So
That's really good.
I just, a shout out to Buckeye Central community, how awesome. And also Seneca East, because Beth lived in the Seneca East area, and we had a lot of folks there. And we were able to raise over $13,000
Nice. Very
for
good.
the children, for the
Very
kids.
good. Very good.
So
Wow.
thank you to our community.
Awesome. All right. Well, yeah. School time. We're in the home stretch, right?
We're in the home stretch. We're in fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter is upon us, and at this point, really, all of our educational programs and academics are in full swing. Because right now we need to make certain that all of the grade level goals are met, all of the grade level standards are ready to go. State testing is coming up soon, and there's just a lot happening in the classrooms at Buckeye Central, along with schools across our region, across our county. Lots going on as we kind of look towards the end.
Oh, yeah. Spring sports started?
Spring sports are underway. That doesn't seem possible.
No, I know, isn't it? It seems like, it just seems like this year is flying by, isn't it?
It really is. And we've been playing our first game scrimmages and our first games in baseball and softball. Track has started up and they're ready to go. Spring sports are always interesting in the state of Ohio because one day you may have 60-degree weather and sunshine.
Right.
And the next day you have a game scheduled or a practice and it's 35 degrees and raining.
Sure, right, exactly.
Or snow. But
we were talking how many games were canceled last year because of the rain. There was a lot of rain last year.
Last year was a bad year with the rain.
It was, yeah.
And we're hoping this year's a little bit better, but it's always an interesting season for sports for our kids.
Sure, right.
But they're underway and it's exciting.
Oh, yeah, it is. Academic programs coming up and all that, right?
Academic programs are coming up. As a matter of fact, we have our senior honors dinner on May 15th. And then following the senior honors dinner, we have the academics award program on that same evening.
Okay.
The dinner begins at 6, and then our awards program is at 7:30. And when I say May, it seems like that's a long way out, but we're moving into April here.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And so we have those going on. We also have our spring concerts. The fine arts, they have concerts at the middle school level and the high school level.
Sure.
Easter break is coming up, and that's kind of unique for our schools because we don't take a full week like a lot of districts do. We take Good Friday. Of course, the kids and the families are off on Good Friday, and then they're off on Monday, which is a day that we just assign as an off day. Being a farming community, folks are starting to get into the fields and do things like that. So we just have the 2 days.
Sure, right, exactly. And we're like you said, it won't be long before school's out. When's graduation this year?
Graduation this year is on Sunday, May 21st.
Okay.
At 2 p.m.
Okay.
Very traditional for us. We always do it on a Sunday at 2 p.m. And this year it happens to be the 21st of May. The seniors' last day is the Friday before. Now they'll be in school that day. They'll be going through practice, for graduation or for commencement on the 19th. And then all of our students get out the following Wednesday, May 24th.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So we're closing the doors to the 2022-2023 school year on Wednesday, May 24th.
Well, hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
When does school start then for the next year?
Well, and I've got that noted here. The school calendar for next year was approved at the March board meeting, so a while back. And school begins on Wednesday, August 23rd.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
we always take several calendars to the staff, kind of out into the staff and a few community members, and they don't want to start too early.
Right. Right.
But we will start on Wednesday the 23rd. I think the Friday before that we actually have a football game.
Yeah.
They've moved football season up.
Sure. Yeah.
And then that Friday after the 23rd, we'll have our second football game.
Wow. Already getting ready for next year then too, right? Correct?
We are. As a matter of fact, personally, as a superintendent, I've pretty much closed out. Now I say closed out. Of course, I've got graduation, the presentation, all of those things to do. But we're starting to look at next year. The scheduling is in place. We posted a position yesterday. We need an additional preschool teacher. Okay. So if anybody is listening to this podcast and wants to teach preschool, we have a posting on our website. And that's another thing that I would say I would encourage, because of all of the things that are going on right now, I would encourage our parents and our community members to, stay close to our social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as our website for the district, because that's where we're putting all of the current information.
Okay. Okay. So get all your information on there, right?
Yep. And we have an app. If they know how to put an app on their phone, and some of us do and some don't.
Right.
But we have a Buckeye Central app that if you go to the App Store and put in Buckeye Central, it will come up, and that's always current.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you don't know how, ask your student. They'll help you put it.
Ask your kids.
That's how I do it. I ask your kids. They'll show you how to do it.
I think I know a lot, and then I sit down with the high school kids and start talking to them and decide that I know very little.
Right, exactly. All right. All right. Well, Mark, thank you for anything we didn't cover that you'd like to cover.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just looking forward to a great spring and working together with the community to end this school year the way it started, in an excellent way.
Awesome. And we'll talk to you next month, all right?
We'll see you then.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you.
Okay.